Here's something the right is not ready to hear. On the topic of ICE in Minnesota, the left is acting much more virtuous than the right. Now, they're not morally right, they're not correct, but they are more virtuous in one very particular and very important way. Founding fathers knew our nation needed three kinds of virtue. First, we needed social virtues: self-restraint, order, obedience to the law, etc. The second one was Republican virtues. You were industrious, you were frugal, so you could manage your own finances and affairs. The last was vigilance. So being courageous, asserting yourself, the willingness to oppose injustice forcefully if necessary. It's the story of our founding. The left organizes, they confront, they show up in the streets, they get up in people's faces. They're almost always wrong about what they're defending or why they're defending it, but how they do it is an important lesson that we need to learn. For too long now, we have specialized in being polite, and I'm done with it. I'm finished. You could say the left is wrong 98% of the time, but they are not passive. During the COVID lockdowns, enforced masking, enforced, you can't go into restaurants without vaccines. I personally would go to the, anti-rallies, and the number of people who showed up, and frankly, the quality it was so pathetic. It was so pathetic. It was the same with Daniel Penny. On the day he was acquitted, found not guilty, I showed up there. There was like 3 supporters of his and dozens of anti-Daniel Penny protesters. So the right, we understand law-abiding virtues. We understand hard work, but we need to assert ourselves. We should never go looking for a fight, but we also need to stop running from them. These anti-ICE protests are coming to New York. They're here already. If October 7th taught us anything, they will persist, they will grow, and they're going to be the ones out on the street shaping public opinion, moving the needle politically, while we stay nice and quiet. And if you're tired of that, start asserting yourself. Shake things up, get in people's faces a little bit. Figuratively speaking.